The psalmist said in Psalm 119 and verse 11, "Thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee." My name is Jack Williams. I'm with the 39th Street Church of Christ in Independence, Missouri. I thank you for joining with me for a couple of minutes as I begin the day to think about with me some of the things that God has given us in His Word that help us to make the right choices through the day, that we don't sin, but rather that we walk with God. In the book of Genesis in chapter 1, you find in the very beginning, it says, "In the beginning God created." You go through that chapter and you find that, as a writer in Exodus said, He created all things in 6 days, but He created the heaven, the earth, the seas, and all that in them is, and we find record of Him creating various animals, but the crowning point of creation in verse 27 is whenever God created man in His own image. In the image of God created He him, male and female created He them. You know, today we look and we will see choices made, and we'll have choices before us. And a lot of the things you see, you look and you see these people are acting like animals. And isn't that what it is? But if we remember what God said, who He is and how He created us, we're created in His image. God has greater expectations of us than the animals running around. In the book of Titus, the 2nd chapter, in verse 11 and following, we find where Paul says that the grace of God that bringeth salvation has appeared unto all men, teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly and righteously and godly in this present world. That's a struggle, isn't it? But you know, it's easier whenever I remember that the one who created all created me in His image. I'm not like the animals. So I can make the choice to live godly. I can make the choice to discern my life, to hide His word in mine heart, that I might not sin against Him. Let's go out today and live for God. Let our light shine that others can see our good works and glorify our Father which is in heaven. Thank you for listening again.